if you haven't subscribed yet, or it's the first time you tune into this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, so you can be notified every time I load a video. Have you ever logged into some of the websites and like eBay or Etsy, etc.? Sometimes you see people selling dentures, you know, of their loved ones who passed away, or dentures they find around and sell them. How desperate people feel, how desperate they feel to buy somebody else's dentures and take it to the garage and see if it can fit. You know, there is a lot of used dentures out there. They're being sold all the way from 20 to 90, $100 for those dentures. How desperate people feel on the need of getting the teeth done. But sometimes, if you do your homework and kind of read a lot, you get some much of a knowledge, basically there is a way to actually get a real and custom denture made for you. You know, so that's what I want to talk about. Another things that I was mentioning is how much of a research can affect your decision of getting your dentures. There's a lot of people out there that they are on a computer doing their research and investigating techniques and way of type of materials and procedures and try to find a solution to the problem maybe that they facing at the moment. You know, so those sometimes make you to decide to get a new dentures and go on and on. It becomes like some type of obsession on everything you see online that you want to try. You know, you kind of are reading articles over procedures over procedures, and then what I think creates is some type of insecurity in many. You know, that they can have 1, 2, 3 sets of dentures and never feels happy with anything, because not every case, not every person, whoever video you have watched from success, from case that has been successful, is not necessary that could be you. You know, because every mouth is different. Like the same way we have a different fingerprints. You know, every situation is different. Not just because there is this beautiful case out there with a nice outcome and a beautiful smile, that could be something that can solve the situation that you are. What if you don't have the bone structure of somebody that you just read about? What if it doesn't have the anatomy of that person? What if your facial structure is not like this person? I think there is many techniques out there that can be applied. You just have to trust your dentist, or you have to trust your technician. If you don't really trust nobody, there is another choice. There is another choice that you can do. if you're that resourceful person that you like to do your research, learn, I think you'll be a good candidate to actually make your own dentures. Make your own. You know, the money that some people spend on trying, I think it's easy to start buying little equipments, you know, go local places online and start buying really tools and find a way to create your own. What I wanted to mention earlier, it is that there is countries out there, a lot of countries overseas that there is no rules. I've seen videos of technicians or dentists performing procedures in the street, like in India, right? Procedures that they can do any type of prosthetics, even extractions in the street. There is no rules like we do here in the US. So, and there is a places that if you take your own dental impression that you can send your case to and actually have a teeth done. You know, you basically take your impression and send it out and have your teeth done. You know, China, Vietnam, you know. So you just have to do some type of homework for you and find that out. You know, that's basically you doing your own procedure. You're doing your own teeth instead of actually go online, eBay or whatever, and buying used dentures. You know, I think the people has to be completely in desperate situation in order for them to go to the extreme of getting somebody else's or stock denture try to fit. There's nothing better than your own custom teeth done, either upper or lower. And another thing that I wanted to talk about is that for those who have upper dentures, you know, sometimes technician sets upper denture according to the lowers. You know, people sometimes expect a straight line, a straight line and beautiful smile, straight teeth, you know, all around in a denture. But it's difficult to set up a denture with the lower naturals. Most techs, they go by what you have in the lower. Remember, when you're setting dentures, this case for example here is edentulous. There is no teeth here, but normally dentures are set according to the opposing. So if you have a opposing that is natural, you still have not lost all your teeth. That top denture, it is set accordingly how your lowers are. If you have a one teeth, like a hills and valleys, right? One teeth down, one teeth up, one teeth. So you upper denture, it will be just not even at all because your lowers are not even. You know, so you cannot expect a straight teeth when you still have a natural lowers. Sometimes people get confused about that because they have that lower, they're so crooked and off-centered, the midline is off, and then when they look at their top denture, the midline, it is completely fine, but because the lowers are off, because the lower natural teeth are either periodontally damaged or moved to a side and crooked. So then they think the top denture, it is wrong, but it's not. You know, every technicians out there know that we go by the suture line completely. That line goes all the way for your entire body. You know, if everything is centers out here, you know, that goes to the tip of your nose, you know, all this midline. You just go right there, and it is not off. It's your lower teeth that making the appearance of it being off. So don't get confused by that. You know, if you still have a naturals, your top teeth are gonna be based on those naturals. It will be hills and valleys if they're not even. So if you have some type of upper denture, so also your lowers are gonna be set on your natural. If you have a natural teeth on the top, so your lower is gonna be set in accordingly. So we need the opposing to guide ourselves with, you know. So anyway, you can see my little dude out here behind me. He's a spoiled. You know, he follows me around. Wherever I go, he goes. And he wakes me up at 4 o'clock in the morning every single day looking for food, I think. And then, you know what? When I come home, he's in the door. So